Some big news today that could greatly change the way drunk driving charges and cases are handled.
The National Transportation Safety Board voted to recommend a lower blood alcohol content level for DWI from 0.08 down to 0.05.
Buzzed or blitzed, it doesn't matter what you call it. If you're drinking, don't drive.
Drunk driving wrecks in the U.S. claim nearly 10,000 lives per year. The NTSB says the figures would drop dramatically if it were easier to convict a drunk driver. Going in depth, the American Beverage Institute responded today swiftly, calling the recommendation ludicrous, saying lowering the limit would also criminalize perfectly responsible behavior. Austin is no stranger to a hard party scene, of course, and KXAN's Omar Lewis live on 6th Street downtown to break down what effect this new standard could have here in Austin. Omar.
Good evening, Robert. 6th Street is known for its alcoholic drinks and the bars that serve them. And while supporters of this change say it will encourage people to drink less before driving, some of these bar owners are concerned that this will have a more negative impact than a positive one.
It's a party.
Here at the Recess Arcade Bar on 6th Street, this is bartender Perry Chapman's playground.
This is where people come when they want to have a good time.
A good time and a good drink that usually leads to a good buzz. But it's not all fun and games here at Recess.
You can tell the mumbling, the slurring starts happening, I mean, even slightly.
It's also part of Chapman's job to decide when his patrons have had enough. 0.08 is the current legal driving limit for a blood alcohol content, but talks of changing it to a 0.05 has Chapman concerned for both his customers and his bottom line.
Now you're going to start second guessing whether you should come downtown to, have a beer with your dinner. One or two will put you over the limit.
For tourist Michael McGee, he knows all about that limit.
And that's why I'm walking right now.
After a DWI 20 years ago.
Man, I hate it. I don't even like talking about it, man.
He tells me it changed his life.
I know I wouldn't have done the right thing if I hadn't got busted.
Which is why he's now supporting tougher laws in hopes that it will cut down on the amount of deadly accidents caused by drunk driving.
If you look at Mothers Against Drunk Driving Mad, there's a reason why they do that.
But over at Recess,
costs $1. You just put the straw in here.
They're hoping a different approach sticks, installing this breathalyzer machine to help their customers stay responsible.
Let's be safe about this. Let's figure this out. Let's get you a cab.
And currently, there are more than 100 countries with BAC limits set at a 0.05 or lower. Right now, this is just a recommendation from the NTSB for all 50 states to look into. For now, we're reporting live downtown. Omar Lewis, KXAN News.
If Texas made the change, what would you have to do to make sure you stay below that 0.05 level? Well, there are a lot of variables, including body weight and how much you've had to eat. But most women could only have one drink. A second one in an hour time span would put them over the limit. Men weighing in over 160 pounds or more could have 2 drinks in an hour and still be at or below 0.05. Keep in mind, in these examples, 1 drink equals a 12-ounce beer or 5 ounces of table wine. And of course, many mixed drinks contain a lot more alcohol.